Hey, what's up guys? Jake here, getting back some Nurse Love Addiction. We're at the hospital and we're hanging out with Now, so it's gonna be a fun time. And then she said, I think you'll make a wonderful nurse, so she's clearly just a liar. I tell Now about Yuki and she responds as happily as if it had happened to her.
Wow, I'm so glad for you, sis!
Cool, at least someone's happy. All you do is talk to her. You're getting a little ahead of yourself. I thought you would say that, Miss Sakuya. Whatever, I don't even care.
Ah!
I exchanged email addresses with her. She said she wants to be able to send texts from her hospital room. But hey! Ms. Itsuki looks at me with cool eyes. Her eyes are always cool, dude. Didn't they say it's forbidden to exchange contact info with patients? I turned down everyone who asked. Oh, of course a lot of people asked you, you bitch. Yeah, like, I did too. I mean, sure, but fuck it. I don't care. I'm a rebel. I don't play by your rules. Yeah, thanks for participating, Machi and Michi. Ugh. With my own team members turning against me, the effect is fairly brutal. Dude, just let it slide this once. Besides, Yuki said she didn't have any friends.
You can't go and tell her to take it back now! That'll just hurt her!
Also, you can't just take things back like that. It's information. Once it's out there, it's gone, dude. It's over. GG. Now says this, and everyone seems to agree that it can't be reversed now. What a relief. I end up looking at the ceiling. But it must really be hard for a girl like that to be in the hospital all this time. I remember Yuki in her bed. Hey, look, there she is. You remember this, like 10 minutes ago? Her pale skin that didn't seem to show the sunlight, appearing like fleeting snow. She had somehow matched so well with her hospital surroundings, as if it were a perfectly painted picture. But that isn't a good thing, really, because that means she's in the hospital a lot, and that sucks. What does it mean to be a nurse? It means you have a job where you do nurse stuff. I think for the first time how late it is to be asking that question. I'm not sure it was wise to get attached to, like, one dude. Misaki's words. There are many patients like her. Be careful not to let your emotions get the better of you. Fuck off. My emotions make me strong. Miss Shigoni had told me the same thing. Miss O'Hara had said something similar once during class. Yeah, I know, I think, maybe, I don't know. I'd like to think I do, but I'm not confident. Well, it's a job that deals with people, so it's not that easy to control.
Where was I? There was this little girl!
Now knits her brow.
I felt my heart ache for her!
Yeah. When the princess went to visit a hospital room where an elderly patient was in pain with cancer, she almost started crying as well. That's not true, but like, yeah, I guess it's like hard or whatever. Then Miss Sakuya continues as if trying to convince herself. But if we're to become nurses, we can't give in to that. Maki and Michi nod, thank you for your participation. Now looks at the clock hanging on the wall. I don't know why they're even fucking here.
Break time's almost over! Let's go back to see the chief!
Oh, before that I need to use the bathroom. Saying this, I attempt to rush out from the nurse station. When suddenly... Crash! Something smashed into the wall. It's near the nurse station. I stopped my tracks. And then... No, stay back. Who? What? Yuki's voice. Uh-oh. Yuki?! I head towards her voice. Standing there are several nurses and patients who have gathered in response to the commotion. Past the cluster of people with their back to the wall, Yuki sits on the floor. Stop! Don't look at me! No one come near me! I mean it! Yuki, it's gonna be alright. Calm down, okay? I told you not to come near me! I can't take it! Don't look at me! Don't come close! But we need to take care of it! I can't take it! I know! No! Oh, this is going well. What, So, dudes, what's up? Yuki? Through the cluster of people, I try to see what's happened to her. And then I see the stain spread under Yuki's bottom as she sits there against the wall. And my words falter into silence. This seems bad. I hear voices of the nurses. Quickly, bring towels, as many as you can! What? Because she was feeling better, she tried to go to the bathroom herself? Looks like she couldn't make it. Now no one can get near her. She had wet herself. Man, this isn't fun or dramatic. This is sad, mostly. For a 17-year-old girl to experience that in a hospital hallway with countless others watching. No! For Yuki, who had been so calm, to be now in such a complete state of disarray. I can't move, as if my feet have been glued to the spot. I can't speak, as if my lips have been frozen shut. Sakuya walks up next to me, biting her lip. It looks like she pissed herself. Yeah, thanks for your analysis, my dude. But there's like nothing we can do about it. We gotta leave it to the nurses. The most we can do is mop the floor. Miss Sakuya's voice reminds me of Miss O'Hara's words yesterday. Flashback. Tomorrow, you will not do anything. Oh god, why is she in a void now? When I heard that, there had been a small pang of disappointment at knowing I won't be able to do anything. But really more than anything, I was relieved. Not do anything. The one thing I'm good at. That meant I couldn't fail, and I couldn't get in trouble. All I had to do was watch. And I mean, that's really my cup of tea. Comfortable. Carefree. We're gonna get in there, we're gonna fuck something up, huh? But, does that apply when a girl's wet herself in front of you and is crying? Probably. She didn't mention an exception for that. I wonder if the rules still apply. Probably. I mean, pissing yourself isn't really a good excuse to break rules, right? Even now, there's the jellyfish part of me just floating around. Don't do anything that'll make things harder for you. Take it easy, the jellyfish part of me says as it picks its nose with its jellyfish tentacles, I guess. It would be completely correct. In most cases. No, even in this case. So, fucking get in there! Yeah, Ahsoka? Why are my feet moving towards the cluster of people as if to part them? Dummy girl? Sis! Don't worry, here I am, I've made up my mind. I made up my mind to do what? I don't know. I feel my lower body relax. Even though I couldn't do it during bedpan training. How ironic. So our plan was, step up and be like, I got you. Bam. Pissing myself too. You think you're the only one who can do that? Yeah, how's it feel? I can feel the warm sensation spreading slowly across my underwear, but it does not stop there. I feel it soaking its way out and trickling down my inner thigh. This was a great plan. Yuki? Miss Shinogi? I got you, fam. I'm pretty sure I'd drawn their attention already by stepping forward. Yeah, this plan sucked. Everyone's just like, yeah, no, now I'm uncomfortable too. Miss Osachi? For a moment she speaks in a questioning voice, but it quickly turns to a gasp of surprise. Miss Shinogi? I wet my pants as well. You're welcome. All I know is the vibe surrounding me changes drastically. That's weird. The liquid spills down my leg. Well, the pee runs down through my socks and soaks my shoes. Ew. On the floor, a small puddle is forming. Yuki. I look at Yuki. Between us, our little puddles connect. Oh, that's adorable. I beam a smile at her, showing her this is no big deal. We're in this together now. I mean, this kind of thing happens all the time. I mean, I do this every day. Who even cares? I have no idea what will happen after this, but, Asuka? In her amazement, Yuki seems to have calmed down a little. If only to deal with the shock. Alright, nailed it. 10 out of 10. Good work, everyone. Only I do feel bad that there are now 2 people's urine pools to clean up, but that's not my fault. Miss Osachi, you... Oh, I guess I'm probably gonna get in trouble, huh? In the back of my mind, I know this, and this is what happens afterwards. They shake the whole room. Regardless of the fact this is your first training session, you should have been aware of the fundamental principles of nursing. I'm in trouble. A lot of trouble? I guess nurses aren't supposed to just pee on the floor. That's weird. You could have been taken back by a nurse back to her hospital room, and of course, I was told to change immediately. But don't worry, I peed in those too. Now I went to buy a change of underwear for me at the hospital shop. I changed my regular clothes and waited at the nurse station. I don't have a training outfit to wear anymore, so there's nothing I can do. The chief, who seems so gentle looking, is seething with anger. All I can do is brace myself. Yep, In a hospital where there are many low immune systems, you should be aware of the importance of not peeing everywhere. And the effort that goes into doing so, right? Yep, What you did may have been done with the intention of easing her pain, but in doing so you created an unsterile environment for the other patients. I mean, not significantly so, right? There was already pee on that floor, dude. Yep, Luckily your classmate took care of the matter swiftly, and so it did not lead to serious problems. Huh? I wonder what she meant by that. What? I don't know what she could mean by that other than one of her classmates cleaned up the piss. In any case, I want you to think carefully about what your decision was the best to handle the situation. Consider whether there might have been an alternative way to ease her pain and lessen the embarrassment. Okay. Next time I won't pee in front of her. Jesus. I mean helplessly downtrodden. Alright. Along with a self-analysis of your actions today, I want you to think about how it would be best to act if faced with a similar situation again. Write a report and submit it tomorrow. Huh? No, huh? As a nurse, what you did today was unacceptable. Also, stop opening the menu. We have things to do.
Your actions were focused only on a single patient. Consider carefully how it must have appeared to the other patients watching.
I know, I vaguely am aware of how that looked. The chief's words cut deeply.
Would you want to be taken care of by a nurse who wets herself in hallways and laughs about it? Would you trust her?
Oh, no, probably not. I think she was a crazy person. I hadn't been thinking, not about any of the other patients besides Yuki.
Even aside from the sanitation aspect, if a small child who just finished potty training had seen it, it may have regressed him or her to her bedwetting again. That's how sensitive the patients here are to changes in their environment. You best remember that, lady.
Okay, yeah. Even at the end, the chief does not spare a single kind word for me. Yeah, it's almost like you shouldn't have stepped forward and peed everywhere. That was not a good choice, dude. Afternoon comes Miss O'Hara, who'd been there visiting trainees and other hospitals come to check on us. Well, she is in for a pleasant surprise. Hearing about the peeing incident from the chief, Miss O'Hara's eyes go wide. Oh, fuck. For a moment, it seems she can't find any further words to say. I mean, she pretty much nailed it, right? However, afterwards, Miss O'Hara bows profusely over and over again to the chief and apologizes for her own failings as a teacher. Miss Shinogi told me secretly, but if a trainee causes trouble, there are times when the hospital will decide to stop accepting any future trainees. So apparently, to avoid this thing as well, Miss O'Hara is apologizing over and over. Yeah, I'm basically the worst. Miss O'Hara speaks to me.
I'm assuming you acted out of a desire to help the patient, but what you did was wrong. Please don't pee ever again.
Uh-huh.
This is a hospital. You can't just fucking pee everywhere, you weirdo.
Yep, I know. The chief told me this over and over again. I'd been on the verge of tears.
Miss Asuki Asachi, but I fucked up your name, but you know you. I want you to submit a written apology to the hospital by tomorrow.
An apology for peeing myself. Yeah, in their building on their floor.
Yes.
Five pages! 5! That's a lot of pages. I don't know that there's that much ground to cover. Is that, Miss O'Hara, the chief told me to submit a report also?
This is a separate report, obviously.
Oh, if you didn't mention it, you probably could have sold them as the same. I'm doomed. I've been delivered the finishing blow. I know I can't complain, but, in the end, a single sigh escapes Miss O'Hara's lips. What emotions she held within that sigh were unknown to me in my doomed state. My mind is blank as I stand in the corner of the nurse station in a daze. Furtively now approaches and whispers,
"Don't fucking pee everywhere, you fucking creep! I mean, wow, it was amazing, Sugoi!"
Miss Itsuki also adds her appraisal. I'm impressed. You can hold a lot of urine. This makes me feel a little better. It shouldn't. You're a weirdo. Miss Sakuya says nothing to me. The only smart one. Wait, what about Saki and Sichi, Miki and Machi? I don't remember the other two. In fact, after the incident until training finishes, I remained in the nurse's station the entire time. Not once does Miss Sakuya return, giving me a chance to talk with her. However, after hearing that Miss Sakuya had been the other one to take initiative and clean up my mess in the hallway, I come to the realization that the classmate the chief mentioned was her. Excellent detective work. When you hear that one of your classmates cleaned up the pee, and that Miss Sakuya cleaned up the pee, you can connect those dots pretty easy, actually. Oh, that sucks. I'm undeniably embarrassed. And then I left, apparently, the end. To go pee in other floors, in other buildings. Then, when the day's training finishes and it's time to go home... Asuka. I step out of the hospital and hear a call out from behind me. I turn around. Oh, there's that star again. I see it transposed on her figure. My heart gives a small jolt. What is it, Miss Sakuya? Having heard Miss Sakuya had been the one to clean up after me, I'm so embarrassed I can't stop it from showing on my face. I'd like to think the evening sunset helps hide the color. I can't stop my eyes from going down to her fingers. They're live and beautiful. Oh, this is weird. Fingers that would look perfect playing the piano. Fingers that belong to a lady of class. And those fingers had to clean my pee. I mean, she probably used a mop, but... Miss Sakuya looks at me seriously, yet somehow there seems to be traces of a smile. I mean, like, maybe? Huh? You might just become a good nurse. Everyone knows, rule number 1 of nurse. Pee fucking everywhere. Her voice is gentle. Yay! I'm happy. I'm, like, super happy. For some reason, it's almost enough to make me cry. We cry a lot today, apparently. Anyways, here we are. I'm sorry for peeing my pants in the hospital. That's the report. That's 5 pages, 1 word per page. That night, I write my apology letter. This is difficult. Hey, now.
What is it, sis?
Do you really think I can write a 5-page apology about me peeing myself? Probably, dude. Just write it over and over again. To top it off, after this, I still have to write the report requested by the chief. I really don't even want to think about it.
Do your best, sis!
But I don't want to. My willpower's 0. Oh, I got a text. Oh, it's from Yuki. After what happened, Yuki had been taken to her hospital room and had her body wiped and changed into her nightwear. Poor girl, dude. Tired from everything that had happened, she fell asleep and I had been unable to say goodbye when I left. It was one thing I had regretted not being able to do, so I quickly opened the message. The subject reads, to the Jellyfish Club manager. Ah, cheeky girl, I say cheerfully. When I'd been talking to her in the hospital room about my life as a nursing student, I ended up telling her about the Jellyfish Club I started in high school. Yuki laughed as she listened. I read the message. I just woke up. Really? The words that followed were short. That's good, Asuka can't read long words. Thank you for today. You're welcome. You know, anytime you want me to pee myself, you just fucking shoot me a text, dude. What does it mean to become a nurse? I have no idea, but still. Inside my heart, something's begun to twitch into life. That's good. It'll take time, and I'll write a response to her later. Heh, now.
Oh, sis! You suddenly have a really positive aura about you. Please don't pee in here.
Alright then, let's quickly take care of this apology letter. I'll say everything I have to say in my own words about peeing my pants. Pants peeing can sometimes function as a bridge to connect hearts.
That's not even an apology anymore. You're just writing poetry about urine.
I don't think I'll flush out an apology. You know, especially since I peed my pants. Get it?
Is that a pun?
Reprimanded by now, I write it properly afterwards. Both the apology and the report take until the morning. She pulled an all-nighter. Wow. I hardly get to catch a wink of sleep. Just make it double-spaced, dude. That wouldn't even be hard. Just be like, sorry I peed my pants. I'm like super sorry I peed my pants. If I had to do it again, I would elect not to pee my pants. I recognize now that peeing my pants is wrong. Anyways, now that we've talked about peeing our pants for about an hour, I'm going to draw this episode to a close. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like that, don't forget to like, subscribe. Be sure to tune next week for more Nurse Love Addiction with yours truly. I'll see you guys then.